This is a crosswalk near the hospital on Victoria Avenue, one of the main streets of Brandon. The traffic here is constant. The pedestrian crossing doesn't have any push buttons, making it even more challenging for people with mobility issues. The Accessibility for Manitobans Act sets standards for sidewalks, ramps, and pedestrian crossings. The act aims to make communities more open for people with disabilities, like Kevin McFell. He's been disabled since 1983. McFell says that since that time, many changes happened in Brandon. Still, people with disabilities require more to move around the city.
Sidewalks, they're all the down to the ground so you can go. It's great. But some roads are pretty rough. And you have to watch those vehicles because they usually have a target to hit.
According to the Canadian Survey on Disability, almost 20,000 Manitobans require mobility assistance devices. Wheelchairs and scooters only cannot meet basic needs of people with disabilities. Many people say that special infrastructure is the key.
Many businesses that aren't accessible to people using mobility equipment, just because they may be older buildings and they're not set up for people. And even the city itself, a lot of the sidewalks are not really conducive to getting around.
Upcoming spring raises the accessibility issue once again. Icy crosswalks and puddles are another challenge for disabled people to overcome.
Sometimes very isolated because they do a really good job here of keeping it clear so they can just go out and walk around the facility. And there is a sidewalk that goes all the way around the villa, so they can do that. But it is very difficult when the streets are slippery and the sidewalks slippery. And
city officials responsible for improving accessibility say that over the last 10-15 years, their main focus was on installment of curb ramps. Now, more than 260 kilometers of sidewalks in the city meet the standards of the Accessibility for Manitobans Act. These upgrades and more are being funded from city capital funds. However, the supporters of disabled say that this accomplishment is one first step, and there is a long road ahead to make this city truly accessible. For Westman This Week, I'm Sofia Frolova. Back to you, Pan.